Hi, my beautiful people. My name is Naomi Tataw, and I'm live and direct from the city of blinks, the city of lights, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. It's a new chapter, and you are all welcomed. This chapter is a little bit here and there with societal topics, but most especially in the bid of trying to inspire someone out there. A few others and myself will be sharing our immigration experiences, especially in the UAE. So stay tuned. As fast as possible.
True.
And that's what some of our brothers and sisters do.
They do, yeah. And most of them, those that have understood this, they are doing it and it's working. If you see you are good, if you see that the IT market is there and people they are hiring for IT, why can't you take a 3-month course or a 6-month course? Then after that, you put yourself in the job market. So it's just about strategy and having proper information.
Yep.
So in order to be successful in UAE, you have to unlearn to learn. Why unlearning? Because we have that back mentality that UAE has nothing to offer.
Yeah.
That UAE cannot have, UAE just a stepping stone.
Is that stepping stone thing that is making my mentality to work sometimes, because it's a stepping stone. It's a stepping stone, and you want to see 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. You are still here, and you are still hoping for it to be a stepping stone for you. Embrace the country, please, okay?
And you are living your life. It's not as if that life you're living is going to be recuperated. Like the life you're living now, it's your life. As the time is going and time is passing by, you are living your life. Days are counting, age is adding, and you are losing the opportunity that you would have learned something, you know. So I think UAE has it all.
Yeah,
let's stop deceiving ourselves and then try to grab something, because personally I've achieved a lot in the UAE. I've achieved so much in the UAE.
Okay. So you've heard it from her. She's achieved a lot. So don't sit down there and wallow in your struggles and think that it's not going to pay off. Please, this is a video that is much more needed for especially the West Africans. Put out yourself there, unlearn to learn, as she said it, and embrace the country for it to work for you. On the next question, right, so I wanted to know, like, depending to what success means to you, because you embrace the UAE and you've learned a lot. UAE has shaped you. What were the yardsticks you've used that has made you to be successful, or that has made you to be where you are today? By yardstick, I mean like your goals, or some people came here and they said they were so focused. Some people came here and said something was motivating them to reach success. So what is your own yardsticks you've used over time?
For me, I can say it's vision. I had a vision. I had a vision I had to work on. I had a goal I had to meet. I had my target. They say in life, each and every person, they're having their own vision in life. And I had my vision. I knew what I wanted and what I needed to do. I challenged myself that people say they come to UAE and they don't make it, but I'm going to make it to prove them wrong.
Definitely.
And so tomorrow, those who say they're in Europe, when they reach back home, they are going to say, okay, this is what they have, and they will see what I do have, and they will be like, oh, that is, so this means that people can make it everywhere in the world.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, even back in Africa, people are making it. And even much better than those who are here in the UAE. So I had to set a goal for myself and work on my vision. So, and at the end of the day, I saw the green light. Do not be fooled. From start, it wasn't easy. It has never been easy for anybody. So do not think that because I said I had a vision and I worked towards it. I had a vision, yes. I worked towards it, yes. Was it easy? No. Even in the US, it's not still easy. People, so if you have a plan and you have a vision, put your focus on it. If you are sleeping, if you say you have a vision and you're working towards it, and maybe you used to sleep when you were not doing anything, you were sleeping 9-10 hours. You have to reduce your sleep. Yeah, definitely. You have to reduce your sleep. There have been days that I wake up in the morning, I am as sleepy as anything, but I still buckle myself. Why will I be feeling sleepy? Because last night I didn't sleep on time. At times I will sleep 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Why? Because I'm learning something. Read books, watch a good video, stop watching nonsense things that doesn't help you in any way. Watch the videos that can educate you. Watch things that are in line with your vision. Read the books that can help you. Take courses that, for instance, if you have a means, if you say you want to be a real estate in Cameroon, you don't just wake up tomorrow and then go to Cameroon, buy a whole land and start building things without knowing anything about real estate. Get books about business. Get book about real estate. Successful people in real estate. Read their journey. See things they've been through.
Go to Netflix if you don't really want to read. Then you can go to Netflix because there are videos on real estate and on Netflix and very good ones. It's not about the glam of the videos. Because if you're looking about the glam, you will not pick up anything.
True.
Because the real estate people, they know how to eat the money, okay? But I'm talking about the lesson or what they are trying to show you about estate business. That's what you should pick up. Don't pick the glam, because we Africans, we are so keen on picking on glams, of which sometimes it's not very helpful to us. Continue.
So just try to learn, try to read a lot of things so that you can mold yourself, because you cannot go into something you don't really know. You end up doing a lot of things that the same thing that people do every day and they fail.
Because business success is all about creating an experience for your customers.
Yes.
So if they are doing it this way, right? For example, I was going through, is it a podcast, and an Indian guy was saying that being successful in business is all about creating experience for the people you offering the business to. For example, if you're going to Dubai to make a restaurant, right? And you see that some people will say, oh, there are a lot of restaurants in Dubai. But why don't you just create a basketball court there and make a restaurant in it? And that's an experience. People are buying experiences now. They are not buying just sitting and eating some whack in the restaurant, okay? They are buying experience. That's why you go to downtown, you see restaurants that are in ports. I heard there's a restaurant in ports. Like, it's so nice. So people are buying the experiences. That's what she's trying to say. So
it's very, very important. Like, I remember there was a time I went to Cameroon and I wanted to open a laverie, a car wash. And someone was like, oh, there are so many car wash here in Cameroon, it's not going to work because people are... I told the person, sorry, if I'm opening a car wash, it's not going to be the same car wash that you see everywhere. It's going to be a different car wash. I can't just give out my idea on video like that.
Definitely.
But it's going to be something that even someone who comes there for the first time will not want to leave. But that person is going to use his mouth as a marketing agent. He's going to do the marketing himself. Like, you do something that is not the same. Like,
standing out from the crowd.
Like, create it. Be creative. But before being creative, you have to be knowledgeable. You cannot create something you know nothing about.
Definitely.
So that's why I said.
And UAE gives you that, because you go to some places and you see things that they are doing and you just be like, where is this idea coming from?
Have you ever been? You've been to waterfront market, the fish market. And you've seen the market how it is.
Definitely.
Have you ever sat down and said to yourself, what if I make something like this, but not exactly as this, but something similar to this? We have that opportunity in Africa, even better than people here. Because we can have fresh fish, the real fresh one. We have a lot of fish ponds in Cameroon. You can shop fish from many ponds. They can be delivered in that same market. You create it. People like seriously, we have 1,001 stuffs.
Definitely.
I have 1,001 business ideas. Like, when I sit down, if I want to only put business ideas down, you'll feel like, what time do you use? I'm a consultant, yes. I spend a lot of time on my work, and I thank God, because they say whatever you want to do in life, make sure you do it to the core. To you be the perfect version in whatever you do. The way I do my job, it's not the same way as every other. There are a lot of consulting companies in the UAE or also in Cameroon, but the way I work, it make people who doesn't even know me to contact me and to speak with me, even when they join the organization, even when they come as a client in the company I work for. They always ask, I'm looking for this lady. I want her to be my consultant.
Definitely.
So it's because I took time to learn. I didn't just come into the business and then I started like, okay, I just do everything everybody is doing. I had to learn. I have to know what the secret behind that. You know, that is what makes the difference. And that is the difference you have to make for yourself.
Yeah, definitely. All right, on the next question, I really want to ask that with the experiences you've had, the bad times, the good times, the best times, would you advise someone to come to the UAE as of now?
Yes, I will still advise anybody to come into the UAE, because even the time whereby visa was just 1 month, people still came and they made it in life.
Definitely.
So even if the visa goes to 2 weeks, I will still advise someone to come, because my luck is not yours.
Definitely.
We have our luck.
Definitely.
We have our God has a way of placing people. He doesn't need a whole year to transform your life. He needs just a second to change, to turn your life around. So even if I have to advise today I can advise anybody. If you feel you are fit,
you're fit
to come to the UAE, to come and hustle for yourself, you can come. UAE gives opportunity that even Europe will not give you.
Definitely.
Why? Because in Europe, if you're not educated, there are a lot of jobs you will not do. And those people doing odd jobs and part-time jobs, blah, 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 that they say online, they are going to pay you 800 euro. Are you going to pay your taxes in that 800 euro? Are you going to pay your house in that 800 euro? How much will be left? No, seriously, how much will be left?
Nothing.
So you see, UAE will give you, they don't give and take. Europe will give you and will take it all back.
Yeah.
They will collect it all back. But UAE gives you, whatever you earn is yours.
Yeah. It gives you the opportunity that you can come without no experience at all.
Yeah.
A company hires you, invest in you. Some companies have sent their people, their employees on trainings abroad. They'll invest in you, train you to do the job. Yeah. So that's an opportunity that some places don't really give. Let's be honest.
Yeah, true.
They don't even give. Yeah.
Which is it's very true. You know, in Europe, by the way, you are gonna earn the money you will earn. First of all, you have to distribute that money. At the end of the day, maybe you have 200 euros to save. With 200 euros, even in 10 years, you can't own a land in Cameroon. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You can't own a piece of land in Cameroon.
Yeah.
So if I have to advise somebody to choose between Europe and UAE, if you are pursuing papers in order to give birth to your kids,
you want family,
then you can move to Europe. It's fine. But if you are a vicious person, you have your vision, you want to create something good for yourself, come to UAE. Because if you are able to succeed in this land,
you
can succeed anywhere.
That's the same phrase that many other people that have been here have said it. Like, succeeding in the UAE means the world is at your fingertips.
That's for sure.
You will conquer.
Yeah.
So some of us, we have succeeded. Like, because I told my story in one of the videos, I was like, I've been through hell. I'm back in this very country. But there was never a day that I spoke bad about it. You know what I want.
I know.
But there was never a day that I spoke evil about this place. I was like, because I saw other people making it, but it was about me.
Yeah.
It was not about the country. So there were many things, like more than even the eyes could see. So I had to struggle to make myself up to where I am today.
Yeah.
You get? So it's about you. It's not about the place. We know that environment can influence many other things, but stop talking evil about this place. It's not about you, because one thing I always tell people that complain a lot is, if your country, right, was better off, you won't be here.
True.
This place is way better than where I'm coming from. So there's definitely, this place gave me my first employment. So there's definitely no way, because I was roaming around in my country. I needed a godfather. My godfather needed another godfather. My godfather needed another godfather for me to pass a public exam, to the concours. That's how they call it. And it was hell. Succeeding in my country sometimes is easy for some people, but for some people it's hell.
Especially if you have a godfather.
If you don't have a father, like normal your father, right?
Yeah.
You don't have a father, I don't have a father that will go around. Maybe his friend is the minister, his friend's brother is the minister. to press those buttons, you're going nowhere, my sister. You earn in the back market to sell gari, okay? So I was, so that's why I had to run here, and I feel welcomed here. And I have seen successes as well. I titled the video I made about myself and others, because it was like a 3 people video. I titled it Amazing Ups and Historic Downs, because we've really gone through many downs, but we did not let that stop us.
Definitely advise someone to come to UAE if the person wants to come. If the person wants to, like, they like using it, it's a stepping stone. If I choose to leave UAE today, it's not because UAE is no longer good for me or accommodating me or something. No, it's just because I want to leave, but not because there is a problem in the country or whatever. No. So if you think you want to come to the UAE to start up your life, I will strongly advise you, make the move. Definitely. And before coming, get this in mind. You are going for a search on a greener pasture. Definitely. Not in a greener pasture. You are not going into a greener pasture, you are going in search of a greener pasture. So do not make mistake on those 2 words. So take it very seriously. Why saying going in search? Because you don't know what awaits you here. Definitely. Someone else's journey, it's not yours. You have to define yours. Someone might come here and then they get the job the next day. The very next day, I've seen people who come the next day, they get a job.
And a very good one.
Yeah, and I see people who've gone you went for visa change for 2 years.
Tell them, they should know.
This is somebody I know in out. We've been together through this thick and thin together.
I went for visa change.
She went for visa change
over and over and over. Like, and when God wanted to give me a job,
until I sat her down, and I was like, Bo, tell me, what's wrong? What's going on?
I even applied. Okay, I was saying in the other video that there was a time when it was not like I was
referred you even.
And one thing I will put in there, because I would say, know what works for you. Because one thing I've noticed that is that referrals don't work for me. Okay. Like, the last time my manager referred me, okay, and I went for that interview. I aced the interview with the HR. When I met the company owner, he did not want to hire me. And my manager was just like, okay, Tataw, just hold on. And we are trying to see what to do. And one of my colleagues that was from the other company, who was employed by the company they were trying to put me in, I called him. I was like, I've gone for an interview and they're telling me to hold on. He said, no, don't even hope on coming here, because the guy told my manager, the owner of the company told my manager, I don't like that lady, I will not employ her. Yes. So, like, I've had referrals over and over, and it did not really work out. It has never worked out. It has never worked out for me. So referral is something that I don't even hope for, because I was trying to tell someone, go to this school and apply, and the person was asking me, do you have someone that worked there? I said, no, I don't have someone that worked there, because all of my jobs I've ever had in this UAE, I've gone on Indeed, I've gone on LinkedIn, and I've had the jobs. I go there. I've had interviews that 5 people have interviewed me at the same time, and I went there and I was an A-list candidate for the job. I was given the job. It was a very, very big institution, and I was given the job. So I've just put myself that there are certain things in life that I have to work for. I don't have to go through people. True. Yeah, so referrals don't work for me. Because she referred me. She's one of those people that has referred me, and it did not work. They just called me on telephone. I don't even know what they said. I was just like, I said, they will not take me. She was like, why? What did you say that? I was like, just leave me alone. They will not take me. Because she was like the 3rd person that has referred me before, and it did not really work out. So I just knew that that's not where I have to be blessed from. It doesn't really work out for me. So in the UAE, you have to know what works for you. Yeah. Know you. Because some people just come here, ooh, hey. That's why they'll just sit in the road. Because we Africans, we are so loud. I'm so sorry to say. Yeah, true. They'll just say, hey. Auntie, what's going on? On the road, you just talk anyhow. In the bus, in the metro, you talk anyhow. Like, we are noted for that. Like, so me, I know myself. There are certain things that you see me, I will never do. Yeah, because I know yourself. Because some people just come here and they are so lousy, they don't even know where they are. True. So just if you think and if you feel that you want to come to UAE to give it a try, because I know a lot of people are having doubts in their mind. Yeah. Should I really go there? The visa has changed. They are now giving 2 months visa. Many people are there. The stories are horrible. And they are chasing Africans out.
It's not about Africans. It's about your mentality.
Definitely.
Even if you come here, you behave weird, they are still going to kick you out.
I had one.
That is for sure. They have suffered a lot. They have put a lot of resources in their country to see someone just come in and try to tarnish it. No, it's not gonna work. Even in my house, you can't come into my house and make dessert and then I let you in. I'm gonna kick you out.
Yeah.
So you don't expect UAE to accommodate such nonsense attitude.
Tolerate,
Yeah, it's not possible. So if you want to come here to search for a greener pasture, or for
behave yourself. Know yourself very well. If
yes.
you know you're an alcoholic, then it's not for you.
Yes.
Trust me, it's not.
If you want to come here, make sure you are focused.
Yeah.
Be focused. Be determined.
Definitely.
Concentrate. Know what and why you came here.
Definitely.
And work towards that. Do not hang around with people who have already made up your mind to be a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah. So know how to choose your friends and people you want to work with. I have, like my godfather used to tell me, Laura, I don't want you. Don't work with losers. Don't work with people who are failing, because there is nothing they are going to tell you that will be beneficial.
Definitely.
They are only going to discourage you. So now it's today that I do understand the reason why he kept on repeating that word. Like each time he comes to Cameroon and he meets me, he'll be like, Laura, do not work with people who are failing, because nothing good will come out of it. So yeah. You can make that move if you really want to. Okay,
so on the next question, we'll be asking you to advise, right, people who are struggling in the UAE, especially those of your descent, the Africans. So we want you to advise them, like, pick out the troubles, like what you see that they are doing that is not right in the country. Because see, we are, sometimes I would just say, some of us are lawless, so like we don't follow laws, let's be honest. And so I want you to pick out like what we do that is not tallying with these people's vision, and give an advice. Like you can pick like 3 things that we are doing that is out of this world, and give advice. Because I'll always bring, because sometimes I'll talk and I'll bring grooming, right? Yeah. Africans, especially the West ones, because East Africans, the Kenyans, believe me, they are groomed. Let's be honest. You'll never hear that they do funny things. And when it comes to grooming, I'm talking about physical. We don't have the grooming. Like I was asking someone on this panel, on this show, that what's the relationship? I really need to know the relationship with African women, West African women, and big hair, because sometimes they'll call for an interview, receptionist, and you see someone is just going there with
a fluffy hair.
Who would want, even if it's you, my dear brothers and sisters watching me, even if it's you who has that company, would you want that representation in your front office? Is the question I'm asking. So let's be honest now. We are being honest, because sometimes now, if the truth is hard, true. But it must be spoken. Like you just there are certain hairstyles that are a representation, right, of sales. Okay, like we used to stay with this guy Tony. He's now in the US. And he used to work with Diesel. Yeah, it's a clothing brand, and he was earning well actually. And he would dress up in destroyed jeans, and that's how if you go. So when you're going for that type of an interview, right, and you're dressed up like that, there's no problem, because definitely that's the representation of the brand. So you don't have any problem. Not that you're going in for an interview, maybe with a hotel or flight attendant, and you just wear anything. It seemed
like Nike, for instance. People who work in Nike, they only wear Nike stuffs.
Yes.
And they turn up to wear Nike, the leggings, and with their slim t-shirt. But don't expect to be going for an interview. Come on, you're putting something like that.
Yeah,
like seriously.
Okay, because the same thing, right, with Pinto Lopez. He works with Visage. I don't know if the pronunciation is right. But that's they have a different representation, because he's always in suit. So definitely you cannot even compare those two, the Diesel and Visage. You cannot compare.
Can't.
You
have to wear what the company wants you to wear.
Represent them for.
You have to represent them.
Yes, definitely. We don't have the representation. We don't even know what to wear. And this beer that we are carrying, I don't understand. Auntie, what are you putting on is what I don't understand.
Yes.
Yeah, so you just tell us like what you think that we are not doing right and how we can correct some of those stuff.
Yeah, first of all is our way of approach. The way we approach people, it's very wrong. Even if I know you've been my friend for ages. But when we see each other, even in some kind of places in church, we don't like come like, hey, bro. No, that's not something that happens. Like
we allowed people.
Yeah. So try to package yourself. You don't even know who is there looking at you.
Definitely.
That's the problem with us. We just act anyhow. I was asking, if I was talking with a friend, and I was like, he's from Nigeria. And I was like, why is it that Nigerians are so loud? Like, even when they are talking to phone, you kind of feel like they are fighting. I said, what's wrong? Like, is it that the person at the other side of the phone is not listening, or it can't hear what they are saying, or is it just... And then I met a Cameroon person also was doing the same thing. I was like, what's wrong? Like, seriously, what is wrong? We have to know the way. I entered a shop, and one Indian guy was asking me, why are you Africans always so loud? So that is already one remark to show that we are very loud. We try to portray what we are not.
Yeah, you know,
we are just trying to show them that we are violent.
Yeah.
That's what they are trying to show.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
If you try something, I'm gonna do because they are trying to. There is nobody you are fighting with.
Definitely.
You are fighting with no one. And they are not even ready to fight with you, by the way.
Yeah.
Because they are very composed people, and they are so... Why are we always showing that we are too violent, and if something is not working the way we want we want to fight, we want to pick a fight? No, that is one of the attitude. If we Africans, we want to be recognized in the UAE, we should first stop. Like that, being loud and being so lousy also, like just roaming around. Like you go to a place like another, you will see people everywhere just hanging around and saying and just talking really anyhow, and then they are doing nothing, place, and they are just roaming. Like, how can you just leave your room, come downstairs, just stand there, and you are just hanging around at the roadside, like I don't know, like it's not right. And that is how they know us. How many of these other nationalities have you seen them standing like that? You will not see.
Definitely.
You will not see. It's either Cameroonian, or it's either Nigerian, or it's either, I don't know which other nationality does that. But those are the two nationalities I know. They are so into that. Let's stop. Let's carry yourself in such a way that the other person will respect you.
Yeah.
If you are looking for a respect, you first have to respect yourself. Otherwise, nobody's going to do that for you. So that is one. And this hair of a thing which we talk. When you are going for an interview, know what to wear. Know how to carry yourself. Know the kind of makeup to put. You don't just go and you put the makeup of a prostitute, of a nightclubber, and you are going for an interview. My company, I will chase you for sure. Like, you can't just put like a file of a car. You just put this, that. This is an interview. It has to be a very mild makeup.
Professional.
You have to put a very mild makeup. Even your lipstick should not be shout. You can put even a lip gloss. If you want to put a lipstick, let it be a very mild one. Like, don't put something, and then your hairstyle should be very, very corporate. Not this kind of fluffy big head like Shanta beard, and the colors as well. The colors as well are like, I don't know, like danger. Just putting danger everywhere. Like, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm laughing.
Yeah, because it's just, imagine there are people who have come for an interview and they are well dressed, and they all of a sudden you walk in and you are like wow, and everybody was like, what's going on here? Like, you have to really
believe me. I went for an interview one time, and when I got there, an African lady came in, and everybody was just like, and I had to. That means the way they were looking at her, I had to stand up from my seat and say, "Auntie, come and sit down, rest," because the way she came in, me myself, that was Africa, I had to give her a place to sit.
Yeah, you have to know what to wear.
Yeah.
All my interviews, whenever I go for an interview, there is no way. How many are there? Is only, if I can count the number of interviews I've not passed. When I came to the UAE this last time, when I came back, I just came back to 2021 around June. I had about 5 to 6 jobs at hand, like 6 offer letters. No interview that I went to that I didn't get the job. Definitely. You have to check your communication skills. Definitely. That's why I say you have to read a lot. You don't just wake up in the morning and say, I'm going for an interview, and you just when you are going for an interview, if a company sends you details for interview, Google, search about the company. Do research, know what they deal on, know what they do. And after doing that, Go on YouTube, get question on how to answer interview question, and do not just copy paste, like listening to what the person is saying and go there and start talking the same thing. Use it, use your own term. Your body language also matters. I've seen people who come for an interview with it and they are making us, because I take interview in my company. A lady came in and she wasn't an African. She just sat down and she was, the way she came in, my boss refused to take the interview. He told me, Laura, go and take that interview. I went and I took the way she was. I just held her CV. She was talking. I was just, I don't know, until when she was done, I said, okay, we'll call you back. That was it. And when I went, I could have said, okay, let's hire her, because I've been given the opportunity to take the interview. I would have said, okay, she's a good candidate. But just her way and her appearance and every other thing, and her lipstick was like going up, like making the big mouth of a thing, like, you know. I just told my boss.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just told my boss, no, she's not qualified. She doesn't meet.
She will bring trouble.
So basically, the third point I'm going to bring up is the kind of videos we post online. And like, especially on TikTok, it's so rampant. Like, you just, wait, you are in a country. First of all, you are not even portraying good attitude, but yet you still have the effrontery to dress however you want, like with something short. And not only, you're not even in a proper place, you are in a best place, and you put on something short and you're posting it online for people to view. Do you know how many billions of people who are watching that channel? Even the employer, your potential employer is watching also, because it appears on their FYP.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, it appears on their FYP. So definitely they are watching the video. So know what to post. The only thing I've seen people who are doing that, they are mostly Africans.
Definitely.
You will see them going live on video. Not only they are vaping, they are drinking to stupor, they are exposing themselves, dancing some kind of strange dance. They're also,
It's the strange part that is making me laugh.
Yeah, it's strange. Why do I say strange? There is a way you can dance, it's understandable. But you dancing, putting on something transparent, like your pants is basically showing, then you turn your eyes and you point, showing it towards the camera, and you're dancing. What does that make you? It makes you look like a prostitute, definitely.